If you are trolling any lure for any species, you are going to want this reel. Let me tell you why in today's video. This right here is the Daiwa Lexa LC, and basically the big difference between this reel and the regular Lexas is that it has that line counter on there for you. Daiwa's Lexa series of baitcasters have been long known for just incredible performance. They have saltwater ones, they've got some freshwater ones, they are fantastic reels, and since then they have improved and added a line counter series so you get all of the benefits of a Lexa with the line counter portion for trolling. It also has a drag clicker here. You can click over so you can read bites. That probably spiked my audio pretty bad. Overall, incredible reel. So let's go into the specs on the one I have right here. So the specs on this guy here, this is the Lexa LC 100HL. So this one's gonna have 6+1 bearings. The drag is coming in at 11 pounds. It's 10.8 ounces for weight. The gear ratio is 6.3 to 1. The line capacity is 120 yards of 14-pound test, and the MSRP is coming in at $120 to $140. So first off, let's go over the versatility on this reel right here. So they have anywhere from a 100 to a 400 size, which pretty much means from anywhere from kokanee to lake trout to salmon. You've pretty much got this reel will cover anything. The 100 size right here that I have is perfect for kokanee. This has been my new favorite kokanee reel, so much so that I just bought another one of these last week. Fantastic reel. This also works really well for big trout. I'm going to be taking it this year for some landlocked king salmon. I'm going to be doing a ton of different things for this, but for those of you that are fishing maybe the ocean or you're going for giant lake trout or something of that, you can upgrade to a 200, 300, or 400 size reel, which is going to give you a little bit more line capacity, maybe a little more drag. Overall, it's going to give you a little bit extra, oomph to get the big ones, but you're still going to have the line counter, the clicker, all the same features. So in terms of versatility, these reels are going to cover a ton of different fish. They are also saltwater ready, so for you guys that want to use them for, ocean kings, halibut, whatever, game on, baby. So far, this reel has been super, super tough for me. I'm not fishing it like super hard, right? It's on a boat. I'm not casting it off the bank all day. So it's not like it's taking a huge beating. I know the saltwater guys are probably giving it a better beating than I am. However, so far it has been extremely durable for me. I've had no problems. Nothing's broken on it. I have fished it quite a bit last season, so it is getting its fair share of usage and it hasn't failed on me yet. So overall durability, it's pretty good. It makes sense that this reel would be durable because the Daiwa Lexas, the regular Lexa line, is extremely durable. So it makes sense that this one would be as well. Overall looks, functionality, it's a very sleek looking reel. I love the all blue color with just a little bit of silver and black accents in there. It's a really nice looking reel. One thing I really like about this is that the line counter is not extremely bulky. Some reels have a very bulky line counter. It can be a major pain in the butt, but this one is really nice. It's super easy to reset there, just one click and you're completely reset on your line, and it doesn't affect the way that you grab it at all, and it still makes it look like a really cool reel. Kind of coming into the next topic here on feel, like I said, this thing right here, it is very easy to hold in your hand. This is a very small reel, actually. I was very surprised at what this reel can catch. The size of fish this reel can catch for the size of reel. It has a pretty big spool size in there. You can hold a lot of line, but at the same time, it's still so easy to hold in your hands. I mean, this thing is so nice. It's really nice to fight big kokanee, big trout, or whatever. Great feel on it. I absolutely love that. The clicker itself is very reliable, and overall, I know I've kind of said this already, but I love how it just wraps in your hands. This reel, when you hold this reel, it just feels like the reel becomes a part of your hand. It just fits so freaking well. I love how this reel fits in your hand. As for price, right, 120 to 140 can be a little steep for people that are not huge into trolling, but for anyone that is a big trolling fan, is that kind of like, that's all you do, this reel for 120, 140, you are not finding a better reel. I mean, this is the cream of the crop for trolling stuff, and to have that only priced at 120 to 140 is incredible for the functionality that this thing has. So yes, it's a little bit expensive, but wow, I mean, for that price range, this is an incredible bang for your buck reel. The proof's in the pudding. If you go out there on your average Kokanee lake, over half the guys are probably using these reels. This and one Akuma trolling reel are kind of the two big reels in this category that battle for the best trolling reel. In my opinion, this is the best. As for pros and cons, no cons on this reel. Absolutely incredible, works, does everything you need it to. This is getting a Humbug rating of 9.5 out of 10, which is my new highest rating I've ever given on a reel. The only reason why I don't give it a 10 is maybe it could be a little cheaper. If this reel was maybe $100, I'd probably give it that 10 out of 10 because there's nothing wrong with this reel. Absolutely incredible, love it. If you want to see a rod that would go really well with this reel, I will put it right here. If you guys also want to see this reel in action, I will put that right here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If there's a reel or a rod or anything you want to see me do a review on, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time on Humbug Videos.